What is up, guys? Today, Saturday, which is kind of a different video for me, what I'm going to talk about. So recently I've been thinking about all these videos that I've seen going around on YouTube for the last God knows how long about how to grow your subscribers, how to get more viewers, how to make better content. And of course, naturally, because they're clickbait titles, you click into them hoping that they're going to give you information that you don't know, and then you have like information you know, and you're sitting there watching these videos and you're kind of going, but I do that already. It's not working for me. Why is it not working for me? Fixing the jumper. So over the last year, I have gained 100 subscribers. Before that, I was less than 300. And what I actually noticed, what's actually benefit me, is that I'm more consistent with my upload. This sounds a bit strange to hear, that you're consistent with your upload. It means that you're gaining more exposure. And by gaining more exposure, it means that you're getting more views and you're gaining more subscribers. And I think that's what's really helping me. And I've actually mainly only started doing a constant upload twice a week for the last 6 months. And I've seen that in my analytics of this channel that they've grown a lot more. I'm getting a lot more exposure. I get a lot of views from America, from the UK, and a good few views from Ireland. And it's great to see that. And the seeing that that's what's actually helping me to grow is because I'm consistent with my uploads. And that's actually one of the main points that you have to remember when you're creating YouTube content, is that you need to be consistent. Now, I know, and a lot of people will look at the likes of Dan and Phil being probably two most popular UK YouTubers that I see floating around on my Twitter. And when they first started out, they're uploading videos twice, 3 times, 4 times, maybe even a weekly thing that they were doing, or they were doing it once a week. And soon the channel started to grow and grow and grow, and they blew up on them. Now they kind of post like once a month, but they don't need to focus on YouTube as much as they used to because they have other jobs. But consistency is one of the main factors in order to grow your channel, and that's something that some of these videos do touch on. They do tell you to be consistent, but they don't necessarily tell you how consistent you have to be. So for argument's sake, if you set out with your channel and you say to yourself, I'm going to up 3 times a week, you got to make sure that you're able to upload those 3 times a week, because if you miss one of those days, you're not being consistent with your audience. And even though you may come in on a Wednesday and say, sorry, I missed Monday, is because of X, Y, and Z, you've lost maybe 5 subscribers due to that inconsistency because you didn't upload on that Monday. Now, of course, I do understand life does get in the way and it's quite difficult to always record a video and have it ready to go live on a particular day. We have a thing called life, it happens, but in generally, if you're non-consistent with your uploads, you're not going to get the views, you're not going to get the subscribers, and that's just the realistic view of it. And trust me on that one, I learned that one the hard way. I used to think that uploading once in a while was fine, and then eventually I decided to myself, was it last year in 2016, that I was going to upload at least once a week, and I kept this going quite regularly. And then about 6 months ago, I think, I decided that I was going to upload 3 times a week. That wasn't working for me. 3 times a week wasn't working for me, so I said, do you know what, 3 times a week is too much. I'll jump back to 2 days a week, and I found that Wednesday and Friday were easier days for me to upload content, and that's what I've stuck with for the last 6 months. And in that last 6 months, I've gained over 100 subscribers, which is fantastic. Now, the other thing you have to look at when you're creating YouTube content and building an audience is to find your niche. Now, your niche is your content, the content that you want to create for your channel, and a content that mainly you enjoy creating and enjoy watching. So if you enjoy watching people talk about their daily lives, maybe you should take a stab at doing daily vlogging. You may not actually have enough content to daily vlog, but one thing I have noticed with some people who do daily vlogging is what they do is they film certain days in the week. So they may film on a Sunday and a Monday, and they may upload their Sunday and Monday together on a Tuesday, and they may film Tuesday and Wednesday, upload on a Thursday, film Wednesday and Thursday, upload on Friday, and I do it in that kind of step. So if you feel that you don't have enough content to do a daily vlog, maybe try to do an every 2-day vlog or 2-day vlog thing. Like, and I mean, that could work. That actually might work for some people, and may not. You might actually have a really exciting life, and have enough content to fill up one day and upload it the next day. And that's what daily vlogging is. It's usually you film everything on that day, but you can't film everything. You have to have your own personal life as well. But if you just have to focus on what you want. But if you want to do gaming, all you really need to do is have the software that you require to do gaming. So if you want to record PC games, OBS, great software for recording games. If you want to record console games, you probably need the Elgato HD60 in order to record console games. And if you want to do reviews, then you have to kind of find a way of getting products, reviewing products. And in some cases, if you're doing product review, you need to contact companies, so you need to get involved in sending out emails to companies saying that you're starting to YouTube and do review products. But of course, now you also have to take a step back. You have to dip into your own pocket in order to buy those products at times and start reviewing it. And if it's a good review, sometimes it can get good reviews on a review, and sometimes companies then will start reaching out to you and give you options to review products for them, depending on how well you're doing with general product reviews, the ones you have bought yourself. And so there's just some of the things that you probably can get into. Personally for me, I do booktube, I enjoy reading, I enjoy writing. I stick this to a Wednesday. On a Saturday I like to do vlogs, I like to sit down and talk to my camera on certain topics, and I like to go out meet up with friends and vlog that. Or when I go to Dublin and I meet up with friends, I like to vlog my day in Dublin. And it's just different content, and some people like it, some people don't, and it's just how things roll. Now, when it comes to social media, I do advise that if you are on Twitter, to be very, very active on Twitter and Instagram, especially when it comes to your YouTube channel. Make sure you promote the hell out of your YouTube channel on Twitter and on Instagram, but I would not tag anyone directly in your promotions because that can annoy people. Just tweet it every so often, out maybe once every hour when you first start off, and that kind of gets people's attention to your channel. Or if you're creating a video, do maybe once every hour, just to show that, like, hey, I have a video there, or I have a channel there, come check it out. And keep it neutral, don't like tag anyone in it. And that's not a bad way of promoting your channel, but it can annoy individuals. And then if you start tagging loads of people that don't know you or not subscribed to you or whatever, you can annoy them. Now, the alternative what you can do as well is on Facebook, you can join Facebook groups. There's loads of YouTube Facebook groups. The only danger I would have to say about Facebook groups, a lot of them do have rules, and you do need to follow these rules, so make sure you read the rules on the actual page. Like, some pages will say like no sub for sub. Sub for sub, as I think I've already said it, I don't know if I have already said it, is a big no-no. Never do sub for sub. Sub for sub is a dead sub on your channel. That means that's one sub that you may have gained, but they're not watching your content, and you want people to watch your content. On the Facebook matter again, it's the join pages. Follow what people are doing, watch what other people are putting out there, see what's working for them, see what's not working for them, see if there's anything that you may be able to mimic that they're doing that's working for them that might work for you, but not necessarily copy them directly. Just take the idea from them and morph it to your own, and give them credit if you're copying what they're doing, because if you don't credit someone from the work that you do, you're just literally just copying the work, you're plagiarizing it, it's not yours. But on that matter, I'm going to say, like, as long as you're enjoying it, as long as you're having fun, not to worry too much about subscribers, not to worry too much about views. YouTube is very much a learning platform, so you can learn from it, you can gain from it, and the mainly important one thing I've learned from YouTube over the last while is the amount of information that you learn from just doing YouTube. So if you have an interest in a video production, YouTube is a great start for you to learn how to edit a video, to edit sound, to create effects on top of a video. And like, there's loads of sites out there that actually provide tutorials. There's loads of videos out there that provide tutorials in order to edit your videos, edit sound and all that sort of stuff. So YouTube is a great way for you to learn a new skill. Now, the only thing is, you're probably thinking about like, oh, well, you didn't talk about software or equipment. Mobile phone, if you're starting out, is a very good source of a video, to film video. If that's not good enough for you, HD webcam can do the exact same thing as a mobile phone can. Set it up in the right area with a good window backlight if you don't have studio lights. Again, window light is very good. You don't need to go out and buy a really expensive camera in order to create content. I start small and work your way up. Same when it comes to studio lights. If you want to buy studio lights and you have the budget to do it, go for it, but window light is a good source as well. Now, the next thing you want to be looking at is video editing software. And of course, everyone's going to say like Sony Vegas, Premiere Pro, or Final Cut. They are the main industry editors that are used, and they're also the ones that are mainly used by people creating YouTube videos. But I would actually recommend use the free programs that are available to you before you go off buying an editor. Now, iMovie comes free on Mac, and Windows Movie Maker comes available on PC, and they're actually not bad platforms to start learning how to edit. And once you know how to edit on those, they're generally very much the same when it comes to video editors. Final Cut Pro, Sony Vegas, and Premiere Pro are very much the same in how you edit and everything like that. So I don't really want to worry too much about getting a expensive editor when you can work on something that's free and get you up and running for the time being. And then of course then when your budget does allow you to do it, so if you're getting pocket money or you're working a part-time job or you're working, that gives you time then to save up and to see if YouTube is for you. And sometimes people will go out and buy equipment, set up with their cameras they have after buying a really expensive camera, they're after buying studio lights, and they're ready to go, but then they find that they don't have time for YouTube, they don't have time to create content, and then that equipment is just maybe just left sitting there and they're looking at it kind of going, that was a waste of money. And you don't want that to happen either, so use as budget as possible, use what's available to you. If a program is free, like if pre-installed you have iMovie, pre-installed you have Windows Movie Maker, and then for audio you have Audacity, a very good audio editor program. And of course then there's other free programs that allow you to create your thumbnails. I'm not sure what those are, but there are a lot out there, and I'm sure I can find out if anyone's curious. I'm sure I have friends watching this are kind of going like, oh yeah, I know what that is. I'm linking it down below, guys. But yeah, so look, the main tip for anyone going to doing YouTube is do not do software sub. That's a big no-no. Promote your channel as much as you possibly can without causing too much spam. Thirdly, enjoy what you're going to create and make sure you're creating what you enjoy. And fourthly, don't worry about cost. If you can't afford really expensive software, use what's available to you. And if you can't afford expensive equipment, use what's available to you. As I said, my phone or webcam are perfectly fine. Your webcam HD one will cost you about €30, and that's probably one of the cheaper ones. But hey, it does the job. External microphones can vary from €20 to upwards. Again, totally up to yourself. I do know people who use headsets in order to create their audio. But as I said, everyone, and that's just some of the things that's been playing in my mind watching these videos. I'm not sure if you agree with anything I just said, if you even watched this whole entire video to its completeness, because it's quite long. But if you liked it, please give me a good old like. If you have not subscribed, you can click over here. And if you want to watch my previous 2 videos, you can click them down below. And I shall see you all on Saturday. Peace.